This is Rand Paul's moment. Let's leave it to the national security experts to get into what can the government not do now and how long will this matter and are we truly at risk. But politically, Rand Paul sees this as a great opportunity. He's running for president. A lot of complaints that he's using the Senate floor as a platform for his campaign. Listen to him on the floor as he makes his case that he's right and...
People here in town think I'm making a huge mistake. Some of them, I think, secretly want there to be an attack on the United States so they can blame it on me.
I'm not sure anybody wants there to be an attack on the United States, but this is part of an example of the hyperbole of this and how he is, without a doubt, taking over the Senate floor in a way he thinks will help his presidential campaign.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely true. And of course, the big knock against senators running for president is they have no record of accomplishment. They have no record of achievement. So now Rand Paul can point to this and say, look, I stopped the mass collection of your phone records. I had this achievement. I did this by myself. But there is no doubt he is using this to help his campaign. He has been sending out email after email, tweet after tweet saying, look what I've done. Now donate money to my campaign.
He thinks, Robert, that young people will like this. He thinks that his dad's old libertarian wing will like this. That matters in a state like Iowa. We'll get to some numbers in a minute, but how much does it help versus how much it hurts if you get into the tradition of the Republican Party? And here's Marco Rubio, one of his rivals, a senator, Republican senator running for president, saying allowing any of these programs to expire is a mistake. But that's what is happening as a consequence of, here's where it gets interesting, of the reckless spreading of misinformation and political posturing. Our country is now poised to be less safe and Americans at greater risk from growing terrorist threats. Marco Rubio among those who's saying Rand Paul's grossly exaggerating what these programs do.
According to Senator Paul's advisors, his chief goal at this moment is to revive his father's base, that libertarian network that can help lift him in a Republican primary in the Iowa caucuses, because he knows in a crowded field he has to find some way to get momentum, and he's been struggling to do so for the past few months. At the same time, many of those Iowa hawks, those conservatives in the Republican Party, they're wary of Paul's stand, and though they respect his ideology and his position, the party seems to be trending more toward the right than toward the libertarians.
And the White House trying to stoke this. Number one, the president wants the policy. Don't get me wrong. As the commander-in-chief, he thinks he needs this policy. But they also understand you have this drama playing out between and among the Republicans, including Mitch McConnell, the majority leader, and Rand Paul, the junior senator from his state of Kentucky, whom he's endorsed for president. And the White House saying in a statement last night, we call on the Senate to ensure this irresponsible lapse in authority is as short-lived as possible. They want the policy, but they understand the politics.
Yeah, absolutely. And why not take an extra jab at Republicans while you have the chance? What does President Obama have to lose at this point?